Hey guys, really quick, I wanted to take you through checking your email notifications. So we're gonna really quick go into settings here. For those of you that don't know, this is my playground store. It will never launch, it will never sell products, so it's kind of a mishmash of things. I add stuff and take it off all the time, so it looks crazy, but don't worry, your store should look a lot better than this when it's ready to launch. Anyways, we're gonna go into the email notifications. So first thing you're gonna want to do is go into general. This is under settings. Um, what you're gonna want to do here is this email address is the email address that's going to be used if this email address is the email address that's going to be used if Shopify needs to contact you about your store. So you can use any email here, whatever email is the best way to reach you, even if it's a personal email. This email is what your customers will see if you email them. So in this case, let's say the store is called Weekend Willie. We would want to be Weekend Willie at gmail.com. Or actually, I think that email is shop.weekendwillie@gmail.com. Or you could also do customer service.weekendwillie@gmail.com. Or you can also set up a custom email with your custom domain name. So I could say customer service at weekendwillie.com. Of course, you'd have to pay to set up custom email hosting like that, but it is an option. So the main point though, is that this can be any email because customers won't see it. This will be the email that customers will see. So we'll just save this for now. And then you'll also want to go back into settings and you want to go into notifications. This is a very long page. Don't get too caught up in everything. I would go down and require customers to double opt-in. This just protects you so that you can never be accused of having spammed someone or put them in, they weren't ever added to your email marketing by mistake. A lot of people will tell you not to add the double opt-in because basically what that means is they sign up for the email marketing on your website and then they get an email that says, did you mean to join this email list? If you did, please confirm. And that's a double opt-in. It's just basically making sure that this person wants to be on your email list. And I always say do it. I know some people say don't. You'll have, a little bit lower rate than if you didn't have a double opt-in, but that ensures that you can't ever be accused of spamming. And it also ensures that the customers that are on your email list really want to be there. And that makes it a much more valuable list. This will allow you to check the numbers on how many subscribers are opening your email. Definitely keep this clicked here because you want to be able to know what your open rate is because you want to be able to see yourself improve over time. There's a lot of things that you can do on this page. I'm not going to cover everything, but right here, you want to make sure that you have the best email address for when you get an order in so that you can fill it. Now, if you have the Shopify app on your phone, you'll get a little ping notification from your Shopify app on your phone. So that's not a problem. You can set that up from the app, but this is great. And if you have, let's say you run a brick and mortar store, you have staff members that may be filling the orders during the day when you're not at the store, you're going to want to make sure that they get that email. Or there are a lot of reasons. If you run a dropship store and you outsource to a virtual assistant, you're going to want to make sure your virtual assistant gets every order email as soon as it happens so that they can go ahead and send over that order information to your vendor and the vendor can dropship the product to the customer as quickly as possible. So that's just one thing to look out for. Obviously, if you're doing all of this yourself, and a lot of times when you're starting out with your store, that won't be as much of an issue. It will copy over that email. When you set up your store, it will copy over whatever email you set up your store with. So that's not usually a problem. But down the line, that's something to keep in mind to make sure that the order email goes where it needs to go. Up here, you're able to see your customer notifications. I won't talk too much about it. Pretty much the standard template is fine for starting out. And you do get into code when you talk about it, but this is saying like order name. This is pulling the name from it and stuff. And also you can send out SMS as well. And you can change this. Anything that's not in the little brackets is going to be something that is going to show up on every single one. And then anything in brackets is usually it's usually variable. So it's pulling your shop name information. Um, it's pulling the customer's name, their total order price and stuff like that. So it's actually really cool. And if you have some time to get into it, you can customize these and give like a really additionally customized experience for your store. But in the beginning, not important. But just so you know, it's there if you ever want to kind of change things up a little bit. And each one of these has a little template that you can change out. All right, so that's a quick lesson on your notifications. Just make sure that your emails are going to the right place, because you want to make sure that you know as soon as an order comes in and all of that, and you want to make sure that your customers are seeing the right email as well. It looks more professional even if all you have is a Gmail address that has your store name, store name at gmail.com, or whatever your favorite internet email provider is. You can do that for free, and it just gives an extra little boost of professionalism to your store. Now, I recommend setting up custom hosted email later on down the line, but for starting out, it's not critical. All right, well, that's it for now.